a world full of chaos, we are your outlet to voice your frustrations. The world's first interactive podcast where the audience can become a guest of the show. Presenting your hosts, Devin G. Ewart and Patrick Martin.
This is the end. My only friend, the end. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to our podcast. This is FU Podcast, Season 1, Episode 43. And we have Patrick Martin.
Yes.
In the studio.
Yeah,
There you are.
do.
Oh, my God. Why do you look so much larger than I? You look like a fucking giant.
It's because I am a motherfucking giant.
What'd you do to that chair?
Well,
All right, now I got to zoom my shit in.
I was having
Like-
issues,
I feel like-
and there it goes.
was it the height adjustment?
Yeah. Hold on. God,
All right, now I got to zoom my shit in because
I didn't mean to make that sound. It kind of made it sound like I was taking a shit. Sorry.
All right, now we're almost the same.
Almost the same.
So did you zoom yours in like all the fucking way and then?
No, it was already set like that. I didn't do that. It was already set.
What?
It was already set like that, and I thought it looked okay, so I just went ahead and.
Oh, you know what? I think it was because you had it zoomed out. We didn't have the side by side, so now it makes it a little bit different.
Yeah, but I still look like I'm taller.
Kayla says, "Good afternoon, Boo Bear and Sprouty."
Machete. How
What's
you
up,
doing?
Machete?
Machete?
Machete.
It was Kalaw at one time. Now it's Machete. Yeah, because, I mean... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing.
All right.
I'm you know...
What do you?
What am I... What?
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
Uh,
So how's
hey,
the weather, Patrick?
Oh, the weather. I have not given the weather in 2 weeks.
I know, right?
It's fucking hot.
It is fucking hot.
There it goes. It's hot.
It was nice yesterday, though. It was like, what, 80 degrees? It was,
Yeah?
It was convertible cruise, the top-down weather.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
And then today, not so much.
right. Yeah, it's hot as hell today. Next week, we got another cold front coming.
Do we?
I think so.
So what, 90? Instead of
What was
95?
today? 98? It'll be down to 95.
Oh, okay. Fucking awesome.
Actually, it'll be in the 80s, I think, next week. So, you know.
Kayla's sending a whole bunch of knife emojis.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
She's ready to do battle.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So there's been so much happening in just fucking today. I can't even, like,
Yeah, I know.
every day... I can't even fucking make this
It's
shit
something
up.
every day.
Dude, it literally
Something
is.
every minute
I don't
of
even
the
have to
day.
follow the
Something.
fucking news anymore. It's just like I have my own fucking news stories right here.
Something. It's always something, damn it. Something.
It does.
Shit.
It is.
I got to adjust my cap.
All right.
All right, there you go.
Perfect.
It's always something, you know?
So Patrick and I took a step outside today and noticed there was a bunch of trucks literally in the backyard. We're kind of like, what the fuck is going on? And all of a sudden we hear a chainsaw rip, and we're going,
When we do the sound effect. There.
Awesome. Good job.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so apparently we watched this gigantic oak tree fucking fall to the ground, and then we realized that all of the trees that are in my backyard that are along the fence line are going to be next. So apparently it took them, all fucking day to cut one tree down?
Yeah, it did.
So yeah, they had two disposal trucks with, I guess, like an arm that came and picked up, like, I guess, the branches and stuff like that. And so... yeah, apparently tomorrow and the next few days is going to be wonderful because the shade that I did have in the backyard is going bye-bye. So that caused a whole series of events.
It's always something, man. Always something, damn it. Always.
You know, and here's the fucked up part. So, like, I went to the city hall and, you know, they basically made it clear that they were not going to touch any of the trees, especially, you know, the oaks and all that sort of stuff, the big round trees that we have. I've been here for almost 16 years, and these trees have been here since I was, when I first bought the house. So I'm kind of like, it's basically a wall between me and the field and, now soon to be houses and shit like that. So it was kind of like I could deal with the houses as long as I had the canopy and the trees and shit kind of like, blocking the view. But now I find out today that fucking that's no more in all of the trees. And get this, the reason why they want to take them down is because of the fence line that they're going to put up. So I'm like, so let me get this straight.
That's almost like a wall.
Right. I'm like, you're going to take down 12, 15 trees in order to, so that your fence.
Oh, they don't have a problem putting up fences and shit.
No.
Dividing all of us, but they have a problem down at the border.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They don't have a problem putting a fucking wall here, but not at the border, right?
That's right.
So, yeah,
it's a government, man.
I called the city, and then basically they said that there was a secondary provision or whatever that they wrote in order to basically cut down the fucking trees, with the caveat of certain diameter around trees they have to pay. I think it's like $100 per inch, or they called it some kind of cubic inch, or I don't forget what it was. It wasn't cubic inch. It was some weird fucking arbor term.
Cubic or pubic?
Might have been pubic. Just kidding.
Yeah, okay. It's
cubic. So apparently because they are cutting these trees down, some money, part of it goes into a fund, and it basically goes to the rehabilitation.
The bribe fund.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, bribe the pay the city. Fucking, I'm not going to see any of this fucking.
Yep, it's the bribe fund, man.
Oh, so it's so frustrating. So basically they said, yeah, you're kind of SOL, and the whole reason why they're cutting them down is so that they can have a straight fence line. I'm like going, are you fucking for real? We got to have a symmetrical fence line. I'm like, no, bitch, fucking put this shit around the trees.
Put the never mind. I mean, we could sit here and talk about it. But
I mean, that's why we have microphones.
Ain't nothing going to get done. Ain't nothing going to get done.
Well, that's what pisses me off, is the fact that, like, we went to the meetings and we thought we had won this battle, and then all of a sudden now we're like, nope, you're fucked.
Right.
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
And there's nothing zoning or, what do they call it? Development and zoning, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, God.
And I'm like going, well, they're fucking my trees.
Right.
I'm like, I don't give a shit what your development and zoning says. I give a shit about fucking trees that are in my backyard. That's what I give a shit about.
Yeah. Hey, Christy, how you doing?
She says, hey, dynamic duo. Good to see y'all on the air again.
Dynamic duo.
It's good to be back on the air, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
There's been so much shit happening.
Oh, yeah, big
we got
time.
so much frustrations to let out.
Yeah. So about cutting down the trees and everything, why doesn't every citizen in Lake Dallas or whatever go cut down the city council's trees and see how they fucking feel?
Right?
I'm gonna cut down your tree, bitch.
Yeah, I'm trying to build this fence fucking right here, and my fence won't be in a straight line. This fucking tree's right in the way.
Unless this big oak, unless this big oak that's been here fucking 500 years,
right?
You know.
This is stupid. Like, this is like it literally gets to the point where, like, I want to move out of this fucking city just because it's so badly run and so. But here's the thing: the mayor and all these other people have, like, stepped down. So clearly, like, they realize the city's so fucked up. They're like, we can't even fix this shit. We quit.
Yeah. Well, hey, Ray. Yeah, we're still talking about the. Hold on. Okay.
Hold on, you got to cough for like 15 minutes. You got to sound like Raymond. You got to make it legit.
Yeah, that's right. But no, yeah, we're still talking about the tree shit. Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's the sad
part.
part.
You can voice your opinion, voice your opinion. Still, it's not going to get done. Nothing is going to get done, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, what can you do, you know?
Bitch about it. That's kind of what.
That's all you
That's what we have an outlet for.
I know. That's all you can do is bitch about it. But, yeah, I would. I mean, if I saw somebody, you know, cutting down a tree and all that, a oak tree or, you know, I mean, that, you know, those oak trees are old as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Old. Not owed.
Owed. They owed. What did they owed?
I said,
They owed squirrels.
what?
Squirrels. What?
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we
Yeah. So we were dealing with that today, and then go ahead. What?
no, go ahead.
Oh, then I was gonna say the whole 300Z that's coming back to fucking haunt me. That's fucking God. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Everything will be all right. The 300 will be okay.
everything will be all right.
Isn't that a Bob Marley song?
Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, everything's gonna be all right.
Be okay.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
gonna be all right.
Well, I'd hope it'd be all right sooner rather than later, but you know, it is what it is.
Just don't.
Fucking when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, it does. That's how it does. I mean, that's how it always is, man. We've talked about that so many damn times. You
Yeah.
know, and everything, and so yeah.
Yeah.
You-
Oh, and in the boat situation.
Okay, so
And you were privy to part of it.
yeah, I witnessed that part.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I witnessed it.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit. So I actually went to go look at the boat today because I just got fucking tired of them giving me the runaround, you know, saying, hey, it's going to be done. And, oh, wait, it's a miscommunication that it's not done. And then it is done. Then it's not done. Then I'm like, well, what the fuck is it?
Well, maybe I mean,
So supposedly,
is it gonna float when they're done?
hopefully that's the fucking plan.
Better float.
Yeah, so tonight,
Ray will
supposedly,
get mad.
actually, what is it? So about an hour ago, they supposedly lake tested it. So we're gonna get a call, hopefully tomorrow, letting us know what the situation is because it's all new parts and everything else, and all new seals, and they just want to make sure that there's no leaks.
Right.
Right.
So, anyway,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
gotcha.
Okay. All right. But yeah, I was a part of that, and it instantly took me to flashback.
A flashback of what, Patrick?
Flashback.
Do
to,
tell the audience.
flashback back to my family. You know.
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah. Because when Mom would get pissed or whatever, yeah, she would let words fly. But
Andy says they should call you while you're on the podcast so we can hear the call live. Oh my God,
call alive.
Live. He's
I
doing
see
voice.
alive.
He's doing voice to text. Sometimes you got to translate. Even said sorry. Voice to text sucks. I know what you meant, bro.
Well, I don't. Explain, Andy. Explain.
No, actually, the owner of the company, bless his heart. I mean, I saw how many boats that they have. They probably have close to 50 freaking boats.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all lined up. And I mean, the guy, dude, he's the only mechanic. And he said, and it was. You know what? I should have him on because this motherfucker's got some stories. Like,
Yeah, I bet he does.
even today, like he tried to hire a bunch of people to be boat mechanics and stuff like that, so that he could, Andy. Yes.
Balls.
I'm sure the owner's saying balls right now too, because
Yep.
he's working his balls off.
Right.
But anyway, so he hired a bunch of people, right? And he said, dude, some guys that he's had in, like, they end up fucking up more shit than they've fixed. And then he said he hired this really good guy.
Kind of sounds like Southwest.
Dude, this guy was.
I just said the airline.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, well.
You're going down like them.
Oh. Okay.
So one of the guys he
That was a good
hired
jab, by the
recently,
way.
he was actually homeless. He hired this homeless guy, and the guy was actually living on site. And I don't know if he wants me to tell all this stuff, but I'm like, you know what?
It's kind of like another, that movie?
What's
Sling Blade.
Yeah.
Remember that movie Sling Blade?
No.
Tommy Lee.
I haven't.
It's not Tommy Lee. It's
Tommy Lee Jones, right?
no,
No.
Bill
Bob Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah. It was his very first. He wrote it and he directed it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, where he was a
Wasn't that with Holly Berry?
no, that's Monsters
Oh,
Ball,
Monsters Ball, yeah.
man. Yeah. So, anyway, go ahead. Sorry. it just I mean, when you said that, it just reminded me of when he was, you know, he was out of the hospital, the mental hospital, and the owner of the lawnmower shop or whatever would let him stay there, you know. And
yeah, so it's a similar thing. Then apparently, I guess when he got his first couple paychecks, he bounced out and went and got drugs, and he said that he was working with the guy, and all of a sudden he said, "Hey, they're after me." And the owner of the shop is like going, "Who's after you? Like, nobody even knows you're here. Like, you're freaking homeless." And he's like, "They're after me." So, like, total, like, yeah, paranoia. And the guy was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take you somewhere." I'm like, "Where do you take somebody that's homeless? You can't drop them off at home."
To the homeless shelter?
Maybe, I guess. I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, in Christie. Not sure why, but boat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
But the boat. You can tell it's been a while since I've been on this.
I remember when I learned how to read too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever. Anyway, boat mechanics are in short supply. It took us forever to find one, and they are
not fast in fixing them by any means either. We have ours back by
my
fall. Holy shit, when did you take it in?
My sight started getting blurry there. Sucks getting old.
Nice. Oh, Andy, speaking of French fried taters, I had sweet potato tater tots last night, and I made some cinnamon dipping sauce. Oh, my God. And Kayla can attest to this. It was on point. She was dipping her fucking tomahawk steak in this sauce that I made.
Yeah.
I was like going, what? Cinnamon? No. But yes, going back to the boat mechanics, I don't know why. I mean, obviously there's a huge market right now for jet skis and personal watercraft and boats and stuff like that. And because there's such a high demand that, I mean, nobody can get anybody to work nowadays. Seems to be the common thread. You hear about it in the news, but it's also
really, you can't get nobody. Nobody can.
Nobody
Nobody?
get work. No. Nobody.
Holy shit! Maybe in Texas after the 26th of June.
Yeah, what's happening 26th of June?
That's when the
Feds discontinue.
No, not the feds. The state.
The state.
The state discontinues relief.
Unemployment.
Not unemployment. You still get unemployment, but the vid relief.
Oh, the vid relief?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a state thing. I thought it was a federal.
It's a federal, but we can deny it. Each state can deny it, and so
and that's why
our great governor,
our wonderful governor,
our great governor has decided to discontinue not take the feds the feds money, and he just basically wants everybody to go back to work because nobody wants to go back to work.
Well, the problem is that the few jobs that are out there pay so fucking low that it's hard to get, obviously, people motivated, you know?
So that's where the feds come in.
Yeah, so what are the feds going to do?
And they can up the, the minimum wage. But, of course, that's not going to happen either because the Republicans, they don't want that.
Wait, that's your people. Wait, you just diss your own people?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was documented on air.
Yeah, time-stamp it. Somebody
Timestamp
it. Well, it's true. I mean, it's the Republicans that are that are blocking the minimum wage.
So what do you think the...
Don't know. Go ahead, sorry.
No, because that was actually one of the topics.
Oh, really?
Topic number 11.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, I agree with Andy. He said some people got to eat some humble pie and take a pay cut. Some work is better than none.
Well, yeah, that's true. That
But the problem is the people at the top. If you look at American Airlines, I don't know if anybody's been following that scandal. Have you followed that? Like all the shit that's going on?
I don't even want to know what's going on.
So all the executives took huge fucking pay increases while they laid off and forced people into furlough, and they basically gave people the option. And guess what? Now all of a sudden they're canceling flights, 50 to 100 flights a day, because they can't hire people. Meanwhile, they had the people, but they gave them the option to retire early, or to take a furlough, or You know what I mean? So it's like, or take a pay cut.
Yeah. Americans not the only one that's in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in that. You know what I'm saying?
Christy says, preach it. Unreal how many businesses are struggling because they are shorthanded and how many people don't want to work, while the rest of us busting it to make ends meet.
There you go, Christy.
Yeah, I get you.
There you go. Bring it on. Bring more. Bring more.
Bring more.
Yeah. Well, as most of y'all, I don't know if most of y'all know or anything, and I'll go ahead and say this.
Kayla says, meanwhile, they're giving flights for COVID shots. What airline is that?
I have no idea. Looks like CEO hands are going to change at Southwest.
Oh, yeah, it's a good segue since we're talking about airlines. So what CEO and what airline is about to change hands? I mean, I know, but...
Gary, Kelly,
mm-hmm.
and my stuff is almost ended with them. So
you can maybe almost talk about it?
Almost. I do have one benefit from them, though.
Oh.
But anyway, Gary Kelly, he's stepping down CEO, which, I mean, I've had a feeling for this for the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And being a former employee out there, I've noticed that, and I've always said, and I hope people that I used to work with out there remember who I said would be the next CEO, and I was dead on it,
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've always talked to you about it. And I've always said the name who I thought would be the next one, and by God, that person is
that motherfucker. Yep.
that person is the next one in line. And so Kelly is going to give it up in February. I do believe that he did a great job during the
Here's the link for you guys for the discounted flights or free flights for a year if you get the shot. What? This is the first I've ever heard of that, so thank you for sharing that.
God. And so,
So, if anybody wants to take advantage of those links and everything, they're in the comments section on the Frustration Unlimited page, so feel free to click on them. But sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. But I mean, it's the same person that I knew it was going to be all along, and I think,
and this person doesn't have a reputable business background as far as success. Let me put it this way: successful business ventures.
That's I'm not gonna say nothing on that.
You don't have to. I'm already doing it for you.
I'm not a part of it.
No, you're not. You're not a part of the problem.
I'm just stating news today.
Yeah.
There.
You're covered.
Yeah. So that.
So it's funny. Kayla and actually Alex were both talking about a couple days ago about one of the other predictions you had.
What?
That might come to fruition. So be careful what you fucking say.
Well, we're gonna shut down again?
Yep, that's the exact one. Did you hear about the latest? It's some kind of disease that's not COVID.
Black fungus?
I have no idea what it is.
Black fungus.
Kayla can enlighten us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's something new that's, I guess, going on in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that it's some new deadly something or another. It's wiping out folks.
What?
I don't know. I just live here.
I thought that was in India.
No, it's in fucking Texas. It's in
I know
Dallas-Fort Worth area. Yeah.
I know that the is here. I mean, I know that the
Delta, right?
The Delta variant. I know that the Delta variant is in the country, and I knew there was one that was there was something that was detected in Dallas, Houston, up north, New York. Go figure. California, whatever. We still need to get the saw California off, and kind of like what the cartoons did, Looney Tunes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they were Mel Blanc was pretty much right on that they need to saw off California and everything. Now they don't need to get rid of Florida because I like DeSantis in Florida. He's gonna be our next president. You watch. Yeah.
Yeah, you predicting it now?
And that's only like what? 3 years, not even. 3.5.
All right, so let me see if I can pull this up. Share screen.
So, yeah, I believe that we're gonna shut down again. But the thing of it is that I read it where Biden said no, the U.S. is not going to be on lockdown again, but won't rule it out. Okay.
So here it is. CDC issues warning as deadly disease spikes in Texas, and it's not COVID. CDC has issued a strong warning about a rapidly growing virus in Texas and has symptoms strikingly identical to COVID-19. It's called respiratory syncytial virus. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. And healthcare professionals are thankfully well equipped to deal with it. Well, if they're well equipped to deal with it, why is this even an article? So, it's also called RSV, just so you know.
Right.
Leads to approximately 58,000 hospitalizations with 100 to 500 deaths among children younger than 5 years old, and 177,000 hospitalizations and 14,000 deaths among adults age 65 or older.
Right. Here you go.
Oh.
So,
oh, okay.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Maybe I need to go to a freaking neurologist. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm pretty sharp today, I think.
What? And Andy, to your point, whenever Caleb brought this article up, that's exactly what I thought of. I was like, well, Andy had something similar, but he got tested for COVID, and
who got tested for COVID?
Andy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. When he was in the studio, was it Wednesday?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or Monday. Sorry. Yeah, he was in the studio Monday, and he sounded like shit, and actually Christina also sounded like shit. So I was like, oh great, y'all fuckers are gonna get me sick.
Well, you already got the vaccination though.
Yes, I did.
Just in case it was.
Right.
Yeah, just in case it was COVID. Well, see, the thing is that I can't. I want to take it, but I'm not going to take any chances because of the fact that one.
And I love Andy's comment.
What?
He goes, DeSantis has balls.
Yeah, he did.
And he says, and he doesn't have to tweet about it.
Oh, yeah. It came back negative. Good. So, anyway, the vaccination, I want to take it, but I don't want to take it because, number one, it was created in a year. And... Yeah, and so far it's taken 35 years.
So how long did it take them to create the disease in the lab, though, in Wuhan?
I don't know.
I'm just curious if you believe in that, or do you believe it's the fucking wet market bullshit fucking story they're trying to feed?
It's
which story do you believe more, and why?
Which story I believe more? Well, I believe that it could have been made in a lab in China.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I think that...
Which one's more plausible?
China.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we know
because it's going to end up being a biochemical.
So let me ask you this: either way, right? We know that for a fact that it originated in China, right?
Yeah.
Whether it came from the market or whether it came from a fucking lab is irrelevant.
It did, what I mean? Because Trump said so.
Yeah, well, he also said that we need to be ingesting UV lights and fucking Clorox bleach.
Yeah.
So are we going to believe everything he says?
No.
And he says, China.
China.
Yeah.
So
anyway, yeah. I digress.
Yeah. Now you're starting to sound like him.
He doesn't use big words. What are you talking about?
I want to take the vaccination, but like I said, it was created within 1 year. I don't want to take it.
It's a great vaccination.
Right. It's great.
It's great. It's the best one that's ever been created because I had my hands in it.
It's beautiful.
It was beautiful. It's
awesome.
The largest, greatest vaccination of all times.
No, that would be for HIV. That would be the best one, and cancer and Alzheimer's and all that shit. That'd be a lot better. But anyway,
speaking of, I got a story on that too. It's not on. I mean, I didn't take notes for story.
Yeah.
I got something. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. But I'll just go back to the vaccination, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff go wrong with the vaccination and all that, and one of them is heart inflammation. No. If that and CDD
CBD.
not CBD.
Oh.
CDC.
Oh, CDC. All
Yeah.
those fucking acronyms.
Yeah. And the CDC says, that is, it's happening in younger people and all that, especially in younger men. But
What, the heart?
yeah,
issues?
the heart inflammation.
Mhm.
But I don't want to take it because I don't want to take the chance of having heart inflammation with my already damaged heart. So that's why I'm taking the chance. I mean, either way, it's going to take me out. Either I get it, it's going to take me out, or I take the vaccination and the heart inflammation starts and all that crap. That'll take me out. Dude, I'm in a no-win situation with that shit. So all I can do is just be careful and just be with people that I know that's been vaccinated, that's been tested and all that. I mean, I get tested, but
Kayla said, I seen today in the news, it said heart issues, but in kids, not sure which manufacturer.
Moderna and Pfizer. So,
But they also said younger and younger kids are going to the hospital due to complications from COVID. From COVID or the COVID vaccine. So,
yeah. So,
big difference.
that's my deal.
Yeah.
And I don't,
How do you feel about certain places and stuff making it mandatory that you have to have the shot? I mean, when it can clearly affect your health.
Well, I would not go there.
Not go where? To the places of employment or places
of employment.
Because I mean, like, I think it's cruise lines and stuff too. But you heard that.
Well,
also
I mean,
that kind of,
I'm not going to take a cruise anytime soon.
okay. Well, what about flights?
But they haven't said anything that you needed like a passport or anything,
Right.
or something on a passport saying that you have the vaccination unless you go out of the country.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about that? Because, like, there's certain countries that if you fly to, you have to have certain shots, and you have to be immunized for certain different things depending on what country you're going to. So, I mean, you're already having to take certain things like malaria and all that sort of stuff or whenever you fly.
Well, yeah, you get all your shots or all your vaccinations when you're.
But you also have to present those in order to get into the country. So, I mean, it's not really any different than what they're already doing with, certain countries.
Yeah. Gosh, she's a fast topper. What's she doing? She texts us fast or what?
80 says, spoiler alert, vaccination is passing trials for treatment among Alzheimer's patients. Yeah, and I actually have stock in them, so I can't really say too much.
Good.
So, yeah, speaking of stocks and everything else, so what was it, about 3 weeks ago I got into the stock market, roughly 3, maybe 4?
No, you've been in it longer than that.
Has it really? Okay.
Well,
anyway.
Probably about a month.
Okay. Yeah, so I got into that, and one of the companies, and I don't even think I've told you this, Patrick, was supposed to have vaccines for COVID, and I believe they were supposed to do pill form versus the actual shot injection. But their stock, for some reason, just kept tanking. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Why is that's really weird? So I did. Right. I put in the call letters for this particular stock into Google, and all of a sudden I get all these lawsuits. And apparently there's multiple lawsuits for they did some shady shit by saying that they were going to do all this stuff to investors, and then they apparently failed to deliver. So, yeah, now I'm part of a fucking lawsuit.
To add to everything else.
Because I have lots of shares into this company. In a short amount of time, I basically, took $150 and turned it into about almost $2,000. But it's obviously it takes money to make money. The more money you invest, the more money you can potentially win / lose.
Right. Yeah.
But and it's funny because it's one of the few stocks that is just continually just down, and I'm like going, what the fuck? Why is all of these other ones going up and this is one? It's killing me.
Well, there's a lot of shady people shit out there. I mean,
speaking of, what's going on with the crypto, man? The crypto.
I have no idea.
I
haven't looked at it.
Yeah, I mean it's all over the place.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's
easy come, easy go.
That's it. It's just something else. Of course.
Yep. That's what Patrick and I is saying. Like when all this shit hits a fan, it's just like, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't it?
I mean, hell. I mean, we went through COVID. Of course.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, and then we're probably going to go through it again. Of course.
So let me ask you this, Patrick. Like, what if all these employers that are basically saying, you can work from home from the whole COVID thing, right? And they've proven statistically and production-wise, number-wise, that, hey, they can not only achieve production but exceed what they were, normally doing when they were in office. Now all of a sudden they're saying, hey, September, November, we want you to come into the office.
Everybody's going to quit. Seriously, everybody's going to quit because they don't want to go anymore.
But like into both sides of the coin, I'm like going, what is the incentive to get you to go into the office? You know what I mean? Like
there isn't.
If the production numbers are better when they're at home, why as a manager? Why as any type of It just I can't wrap my fucking head around it. Like to me, like just workplaces are obsolete. They've been fucking obsolete. And I've had this argument with countless fucking clients and customers and everything else. And I'm like, what? So you can see that you can physically, it's a control thing. They can physically see you working.
Right.
Well, bitch, turn on a fucking camera.
Yeah.
Let's have a Zoom meeting. Let's have a fucking meeting. You want to see that I'm working? Boom, there's a camera. You know what I mean? And
right.
Through the last, companies that I've worked with that have allowed me to work from home and stuff like that, working in the IT industry and everything else, we always had meetings. Like, it was never a problem. It's not like we were taking meetings from our cars and drive-thrus and everything else. Like they, some of these executives and higher-ups think that's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kayla's got a lot of angry emojis, and
I see that.
This happened to me today in a monthly meeting, and that's why I brought it up.
Thank you, so you went.
I wasn't trying to like call you out, but I was.
So you went through a drive-thru?
No,
she didn't go through a drive-thru.
She didn't go through a drive-thru.
Oh, okay. Well, I had one. I had a little meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through a drive-thru?
No.
Were you like, hold on in the meeting?
No, I never said hold on. I never said hold on. I just let them talk.
Yeah. And that's most of the time. That's what happens anyway.
That is. I mean, I just let them talk, and I just drove.
Yeah.
And they
did you put it on mute, or did you like only turn it off of mute whenever you're like?
No, they put us on mute.
Oh, they put y'all on mute. Oh, okay. So it was one of those type of mute.
Yeah, they put us on mute, and
good. So you can sit there and say "fuck you."
No, it's not so.
Or you can sit there and go wah 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 wah
yeah.
wah wah.
I was kind of when I was driving down the road, I was kind of just leaning my head this way, trying to not go to sleep.
Right.
But
that's
anyway,
the worst.
So yeah. So I mean, I was driving. He, they didn't want me to drive, but I mean, I got stuck in traffic.
It's like, okay, well, I'm going to listen to music. So what's the difference between listen to music or listen to a damn meeting while you're driving?
Right. And then that's what I did. I was just listening.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Kayla says, I straighten teeth on a computer, not in the mouth.
Yeah.
She says, I let them talk until they tell me they are changing my schedule. Then all of a sudden she's like, what?
Yeah. So, yeah.
No, I mean, like,
that's that.
Because think about it, it's like it's gonna alter, like, if you have kids, when you can pick them up and when you can have dinner and all that. God, it's just. I mean, what is the motivation? What is the incentive?
There is no
literally going to have to
nobody
give bonuses for coming back into the office. You know what I mean?
There is no more.
Yeah.
I can sit here and talk about morale and being motivated and doing something all damn night and still won't get anywhere and no,
So let me ask you, what was the worst work environment? You don't have to say the company, but just give me an example of like the worst work environment, because I've got plenty. So I just
I've only had I've only had 3 in the last 35, and just you can't. I don't know, man.
It's pretty easy. You can tell which fucking of all the work experiences, which one has been the worst.
Yeah, it's
so with one of mine,
being out there, being, and I'll say it, I don't care. Being at DFW and being at left field, that was probably the worst. But I mean, it just comes with the job.
Was there any one particular day that was worse than all the rest, or were they all like just?
There's one
Groundhog's Day every.
Well, it was a Groundhog's Day almost every day, but the worst day that I ever had out there, the worst.
Right.
I believe that it was in 2000. If I remember it, I believe it was in 2011 to 2010, somewhere in there, where we had 13 flights straight in one gate in an 8-hour shift.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot of shit, man. I mean, that's a lot of flights for one gate.
Mm-hmm.
So
the turnover in that one gate was 13 flights. Is that what I'm assuming? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is. So what is a typical run of a gate? Like, how many flights usually typically come out of there? Just so the audience.
Nowadays?
Yeah.
I don't
know. Before COVID, how many, and after COVID? Because that's.
I can tell you in Tampa. I used to do 7.
7.
I used to do 7, 8 a day, and that's a light end. And then I think other busier stations, they've done the most I've done in Dallas is between 10 and 11 in an 8-hour shift. So.
Wow, so it's like, one every 45 minutes or so,
Right, and then there's sometimes where you didn't get a break, you didn't get a lunch, you didn't, and of course it's all contract out there, and so
But you weren't contract, right?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, you were.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was union.
Oh, okay.
So it's hard for me to get that out of my head now, but
Yeah, so one of the worst situations I was in, so I had this badass job. We were, 23rd floor, downtown Dallas. Then they decided, hey, our team grew so big that they were going to put us in this other building, which is also they owned, that had a sky bridge to get to this other building. Well, we went from I think it was 23rd floor to the 3rd floor.
Right.
Well, and we were cool with that. They were giving us all, new computers, new this, new that, and everything. Well, we get there, and what they didn't tell us is that they were doing construction down below on the first 2 floors because they're building. They spent $110 million on revitalizing the little area where I was working. They put a gigantic, I think it's like a 5-story screen that wraps around a building. They're trying to kind of make it look like New York. Well, anyway, in doing so, they had jackhammers and all this shit going on. And so it was literally it got to the point where I had to take decibel readings with my phone. And the higher-ups and executives and shit were like, can you send that to me and HR and blah, blah, blah? And so I did, and we basically had to fight to move off that floor because we were hitting 80, 90-plus decibels. And you're trying to have meetings, and you're trying to have all this stuff, be productive, and it's like fucking jackhammers. Literally the walls and shit are shaking, and I'm thinking, the fucking floor is going to collapse any day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very, God, frustrating, aggravating. That was when I invested in noise canceling earphones and everything else.
No shit.
Which then I can't hear anybody around me, and I was like, "What? Why am I even here? Like, I could do all this." My territory was South America. Like, I'm not in fucking South America. Like, I don't need to be in this physical office. Like,
Right.
it makes no sense. But it got to the point where like we had, I want to say three or four high-rise buildings in downtown.
Yeah.
I could never fucking find a room to have a fucking meeting.
Never.
And to get away.
Never.
I'm like, how do we have all these meeting rooms and all these meeting spaces, and every time I try to book something, it's like a fucking broom closet.
Right.
That may or may not have, audio, may or may not have a flat screen. And it was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then the other, probably shitty bang bang situation company that I worked for.
There was a movie, by the way.
I know.
Not shitty, but chitty. Or titty. Or was it titty or chitty?
It's chitty.
Oh.
Titty bang bang. That's a whole nother.
That's a cool
That's
one.
on Pornhub.
That's a good one.
Kayla says sorry. The
titty,
decibel
bang,
level
bang.
videos were funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were not fucking funny for me being in that shit.
Right.
But the other place, it's a girl, Natalie and Carlos. They're actually on my Facebook. I don't know if they're watching tonight or not. We worked in this hellhole. It was three of us in this tiny room, like half the size of one we're in right now. With we all had 2, maybe 3 screens each.
Yeah.
So it was like fucking 9 monitors
Right.
in this teeny tiny room with a gigantic window, and it was always, because it was summertime, it was always hot as fuck in there, dude. You know me, and
Well, in my office, it was always hot as shit. And
I bet that's
out there,
yeah,
always.
because you're like on the tarmac and everything else. And
Yeah.
you were telling me about like how you had to deal with AC because there wasn't any when you're yeah. So that's crazy. I couldn't imagine that shit.
Well, it's over. So,
But yeah, I mean, that job wouldn't have been bad had it not been for Satan that sat at the front desk, and she was literally just up our ass. And then I told you about like what Carlos used to do. He used to fuck with her every single day, and when she would leave, because she would leave at like 3 p.m. and we'd still be working till 6 or 7. It's
Right.
Like, yeah, it must be nice to come in and fucking work a few hours and then be a complete F&B,
right.
and then leave.
And then Andy,
Andy, shut up. We got 11 people. Kiss my ass.
yeah. All right. So what's next? What you got over there?
Oh man.
I'll give you my opinion about
all right.
something.
Something.
Uh,
Censorship and freedom of speech.
oh God.
Yeah, that's a good one for you.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: do you think that they should, these businesses, social medias and stuff, censor and cancel certain political figures? I'm not going to name names because they don't even deserve it.
Cancel some political figures?
Yeah.
I think they should cancel all of them.
If you're a political figure, you can't fucking speak on our platform.
That's right.
Period.
Don't speak on our platform. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to scratch my ear and I
Then you forgot it.
forgot I had earphones.
You're like, hold on.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So do you think that the freedom of speech and stuff, do you think that's limited?
Right now it's limited.
But do you think it should be? That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think it's.
So you don't think companies should have any say in whether or not you say anything?
I don't think it's anybody. I don't. God, son of a bitch.
Now you see why I wear the
Okay, yeah, I know.
fuck headphones.
This is how I look at it.
What's that?
And when you're not on the clock,
Mm-hmm.
when you're not on the clock, it's none of the company's business what you do.
I agree with that. There was a court case. I think it was a what is the highest court of the land, Supreme Court case that just went through this school, and the superintendent tried to basically kick this girl. She was a high school student. She was 14. Tried to kick her out of school, and they tried to basically because she did a Snapchat video after the fact. She didn't make the cheerleading squad. So she basically said, fuck you, fuck the school, fuck the cheerleading squad. And she's like, fuck all that shit. And like literally did this, right?
Yeah.
In this Snapchat video. Well, the school somehow took a screenshot. Somebody, I think it was a teacher, or might have been a coach, took a screenshot of it and then escalated it through the school board and all that sort of stuff to the point where it got...
Were they Democrats?
Fuck, I don't know. You would ask that stupid shit. Like,
Well, if they were Democrats, yeah, they would do it.
So they escalated it all the way to the Supreme Court, and basically, unanimously, it was 6 votes to 1, I believe, which I'm like, how's that unanimous?
Yeah.
They decided that the girl was actually correct and that they can't limit her speech outside of it was school, and it was her private social media. So it was kind of and then they quoted a case that was very similar to that of why they chose what they chose, but it was they all chose for a myriad of reasons, but but all in all, they all basically said that it was in violation of freedom of speech. So
it is in violation,
right? And to your point, and that's great. I'm glad you said that. Was the fact that what you do outside of school or what you do outside of your company and shit, that's your business.
It is your business, and honestly, if I had a business, the thing of it is the employers they don't want their employees to just like go mad and shit like that. And
Kayla said because it wasn't hate posted, just freedom of speech. Yeah, like to Kayla's point, it wasn't hate speech. It was just like she just was frustrated and pissed off of the situation, whatever.
Right.
It's not like she said, "I'm going to burn the fucking school down" or anything like that. Like then it
well, you got crazy ass people that would say that. So,
right.
Yeah. I mean, nothing would surprise me anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but then that leads to a good point though. What if somebody said, fuck them, blah blah blah, burn this shit down? Now is that considered hate speech, or is that considered, what I mean? Where's that gray area?
Well, they would be investigated for sure,
right?
As
they should.
A lot of hate speech nowadays,
but then they can use the fact that hey, it's freedom of speech as their argument. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
so that's why I'm asking you. Where's the edge of that slippery slope?
Hold on, let me cough. Okay. What now?
Kayla says, if it's not hate or racism, I think it can be said just like F you.
True.
Like our podcast.
True.
Hence why I brought this story up.
Yeah. Well, okay. So employers doesn't want their employees to bash them or to make them look bad. So if you weren't a bad company in the first place, the employees wouldn't bash that company, right?
Right, and that's
make it fucking better.
That's exactly my point, and I think that these companies have kind of.
Wow, I just said that.
Yeah, that was good.
Wow,
I'm glad I finally got that fucking shit out of you.
Wow.
I'm glad it took this story in order to get it finally out of you.
Wow.
But no, I agree 100%. Like because you should be, as a company owner and stuff like that, you should be raising leaders and not fucking just having peons that just do a certain job and, they're just cogs in a fucking wheel in a machine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that if you treat people the way that you would want to be treated, whether you're at the top or the bottom, then I think that's
it's not going to happen.
I know.
It's not going to happen because you got people at the top and in the executive office or whatever that just don't give a shit what their employees way down at the bottom think.
Right.
They don't give a shit. It's just like when you were talking about American and
well, I think that's the huge problem, and I think this is now the opportunity for the public to not only voice their concern but say, fuck you, American, we're not going to work for you. Like, good luck.
That's
all on your own. No, it's happening right now. They're not coming to work for them. They're fucking saying, fuck you.
People aren't going to work for them. I mean, they're not quitting, are they?
Well, no, they're just not signing up.
Nobody is filling out applications.
Right.
Okay. I mean, that was the problem. Was that the problem before COVID? Yeah.
Well, no, I think COVID kind of brought to light a lot of the issues that's going on that just weren't really talked about or vocalized beforehand. Christy says, I was just thinking the same thing. Even though hate speech and threats are wrong and worth investigating, isn't it still freedom to say whatever you want? And that's
Hell yeah, it is.
exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, and yes, they should be investigated and stuff like that. But still, at the end of the day, you have freedom of speech. You know what I mean?
Well,
And you shouldn't be silenced, and you shouldn't be. But, however, when it's a private company, where does that freedom of speech lie?
No. Well,
You know what I mean? Because as a business owner, you can literally have a sign outside your
you know what?
building.
I want
say,
to tell you something, man.
tell me something.
Okay. I want to tell you something.
Okay.
If I had a company, if I had, let's say a full-blown production company,
Right.
or had photographers, they send them out to weddings and shit like that. Even a restaurant.
I agree, Christy. Where do you draw the line? Too much gray area. That's kind of where
Well,
I was
yeah,
going with that.
I agree with her.
Where's the edge of that slippery slope? Because obviously, to your point, it is a slippery slope, but where is the edge and where is it? It's not clearly defined.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. So you have this company, hypothetical.
So yeah, hypothetical. I mean,
Call it
and I was
hypothetical.
What do I call it?
No,
I don't
no,
know.
we'll call it hypothetical.
Oh, I thought you said
That's
what
the
do
name
you
of the
call
company.
it? I don't know.
No, it's called hypothetical. That's the
Okay,
name of the
hypothetical. Okay.
I like it.
Welcome to hypothetical.
Hell yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, that
awesome.
sounds pretty good.
It does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, it
that sounds
Anyway.
legit.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, go ahead. Go on.
I mean, if I was the VP, if I was the CEO, if I was, and most people know how I am.
Mm-hmm.
You can come up to me and you can talk to me any way you want. If you're upset with something, talk to me.
Right.
Just come straight to me. If your leaders can't do anything about it and they're weak and all that, okay, I'll take care of them later. Come here, employee, let's talk. I would literally do that. And they can sit there and they can tell me exactly what is wrong, how they feel or anything like that. They can cuss, they can do whatever, as long as it's not directly to me or they cross the line with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, so it's just too bad. Too bad I can't be in charge of a company, because a lot of people would want to come to work and, hey, I want to work with Patrick Martin. He's a cool guy. He listens to our shit.
Right.
Have a couple of rap sessions. Fucking talk to your employees. I mean, know what's going on in the front lines. And I know a lot of employers that they just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You know what? If you're gonna quit, you're not hurting us. You're hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my thing, man. If I was a soup, if I was a manager, if I was whatever, come up to me and talk to me. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about this. Tell me, everything, believe me, will be confidential. There is no confidentiality in jobs anymore. There's none.
Mm-hmm.
None at all. I mean, you tell one person, hell, the whole damn fucking company,
or the whole floor for that matter.
Oh, yeah.
Or the whole company. Yeah, exactly.
all over the country, all over the world, they all fucking already know it within 30 damn minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I keep stuff to myself every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And they could tell probably by the way, that I talk, or probably by the way that I treat the person, or by the way that, I look at them, that, you know what, I don't really give a fuck what you think. I don't care.
Well, that's like kind of what I've always said is like, the only bad idea is the idea that was never expressed. Because a lot of times people think...
Thanks, Crystal.
What did Crystal say? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, comments load. Why is it not... Comments, hello?
I got it.
There.
Oh, a rap session. Yep. Okay, anyway.
Kayla says, bust it, Andy.
Oh, yeah, and did Christy... Oh, yeah. We lost it at Christy, didn't we?
No, I got...
Oh, did you get that one up there?
Yeah, I got...
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, I didn't talk about that one.
Oh, yeah.
She says, I agree, have open door policy with top execs, but still believe people can express their frustrations and concerns in a civil and respectful way.
Never,
Yeah.
ever going to happen.
No, it has, and I've done it.
I'm sorry, Christy, but with some of some of the CEOs or some of the CFOs or your boss, your manager or whatever, yeah, they say that you can come in. Yeah, hey, look, my door is open, literally. But no, you cannot come into my office.
Right.
And sit and talk with me. Now, example, my old manager at Dallas, James Garcia, if he's listening, cool. Hey, dude, what's up? You know, he would always let me come in. He knew that I needed to vent. He knew I needed to, and he would let me come in, and he would let me sit and talk with him. I would literally cuss at him. I would literally, hey, dumbass, what's up? Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, you know what? I take that back with what I said to Christy, that it's not going to happen, but,
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm very good at constructive criticism when it comes to writing and letting, because, obviously I've been in contract positions where, you really don't have a voice because you're dealing with the agency that hired you, but you're also dealing with the client because you're at the client. And you're kind of stuck in this middle situation where you can't really say anything to the customer because they're not signing your paycheck. But at the same time, you got to be careful what you say to the, to the staffing company or whatever, because what?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, Kayla says that's when you go to the Glassdoor's website and call them out.
Right.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Andy says open door bathroom policy. Go to the bathroom with the door open.
Yeah. Take a shit in there and everything, and just let everybody smell it. Nasty.
Isn't that the greatest feeling ever? You go to the bathroom at work and be like, hey, I just got paid to drop a deuce.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, man. But, dude, there's been people that, like, fucking you never see at their desk. You're like going, are they fucking hibernating in the bathroom?
Right.
Like, what the fuck are they doing in that bathroom?
Yeah.
Or they just fucking went out to lunch and never came back.
Yeah, I've heard that happen a couple times.
Yeah.
That some people will go to lunch and won't come back.
And just not let anybody know.
True. I mean, it's like, what do they got to fucking lose? Nothing.
Right.
Well,
I know in my situation where, so I had to drive to downtown Dallas every day, right? Then I had to fucking pay to park every single day, right?
Yeah.
So just for the parking garage was like $300 a month. And then on top of that, the toll bills and all that stuff going to the expressway and all that shit.
Right.
So then there's another $200 a month. So at the end of the thing, I'm spending $500 a month just to get to fucking work. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's fuck.
Right.
But yeah, so it's like, so in that situation, I was like, well, this is actually costing me money to come to this fucking office when I can just work from home and not have to spend all that in wear and tear and everything else. And oh, and by the way, there was a shooting fucking right outside when I stepped outside the car.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, that did suck, dude. That was the fucking craziest, eeriest, like, I can't, like, and I've been on set, Queen of the South, I've been fucking shot at.
Right.
With ARs and everything
It was
else.
probably, I mean, if you heard the gunshots, it was probably almost like 2016 when there was 7 cops in downtown.
Dude, that's literally what I
was
thinking what was happening, because I'm like going,
that sucks.
yeah, and it was literally in front of that, what is that?
The El Centro?
No, it was in front of that federal building.
Oh.
God, I can't remember the name.
Huh? Is it Cabal?
No, it's the one right there, right by where we shot. Actually, we shot on the backside of it.
Oh,
that
yeah.
The red one. I can't fucking for the life of me. I can't remember the name.
The red one.
Yeah, it was the only red. It's across the street from the McDonald's.
Oh, that
which is across the
nasty McDonald's.
Yes. Hey, it's got arches, man.
I don't care, but still.
Yeah, it's
I mean, that's a nasty McDonald's down there.
Yes, it is
downtown.
Courthouse. Kayla, federal courthouse. I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, that happened. We literally, Eric and I stepped out of the vehicle. We heard the shots, and then it was really close. And then we heard more, and then we heard return fire, and we just got in the fucking car and got the hell out of here.
Right.
And we knew a couple people that actually walked that way to work. So we're like messaging them, calling them, being like, "Hey, dude, are you okay? Like, were you in like anywhere near this and everything else?" So it was just horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you got next?
Climate change.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Really? Climate change?
Okay, death penalty, capital punishment.
Yeah. Okay. Am
All right.
I for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm for it.
Okay.
I'm for it, especially the people, especially the guys that, especially the men that they hurt kids. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Sexual predators. Yeah.
Yeah. What are the grounds for you for
guys
death
that
penalty?
guys that
Earl?
yeah. I saw that.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kayla, that's the one. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Guys that they abuse physically and mentally abuse women.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should, get that too.
Special place in hell for those people.
There is. Anybody that shoots cops or anybody that
Mm-hmm.
that yeah.
But how do you prove? That's the thing, because you have to have. There can't be any doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
What about this? Let me just put a recent case in front of you, just so you have context and the audience has context.
Mm-hmm.
This kid who went into this baby crib, took the baby, and
Kill
killed him. And it was like 20-something times, stabbed him or something like that. It was like total rage.
Kill him.
Death penalty?
Fuck yeah, man.
All right.
Kill him.
An eye for an eye, huh?
I don't have a problem with that. Kill him.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Uh-huh. Just don't let him sit on death row for 30, 40, 50 years and shit like that. And we pay for him to live.
Yeah. No, I agree on that.
But, I mean, we're already doing that anyway, so,
Yeah.
paying for other people to live that just doesn't want to work anyway.
Uh-huh.
So.
Speaking of,
what?
Social Security.
Will I see it? No. Yeah, I will.
What do you think about
I think I'll see it.
What do you think about the program? What do you think about
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I got 10 years, so I think I'll probably see it.
Wait, you get it in 10 years or what?
Yeah, I would get Social Security in 10 years.
What is the age limit on
Holy shit, I'm that old. No, I think you start getting it at 65.
Kayla says, take a life, senseless, take their life. Yep.
Yeah. I think it's 65, but the IRS and Social Security thinks that I was born in 61. So I'll probably start getting it early.
Yeah, that's just weird.
But you know what?
What?
Then they'll come back and they'll say, no, wait.
Yeah, you owe us back, yeah.
Wait. You were born in 67.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dumbasses, I've been trying to get y'all for 15 damn years to change my shit to 67.
Right.
Give me the fucking money, man. I think I earned it.
So do you think it should be privatized and taken out of the government's hand, or do you think it should still stay in, because there's some controversy as far as that is concerned?
Say that again.
So do you think it should be privatized, or do you think it should be stay in the hands of the federal government?
I don't think it should stay in the hands of the feds. I don't think so.
They're
fucking.
I think we should take everything out of the fucking hands of the feds and everything out of the government.
They're fucking shit up. They are.
They are.
They're always. Oh my god.
And that's why I bring this up. So, do you think that it's going to be around much longer? Because they have a history of fucking shit up.
I hope.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, because I put into it.
Yeah, and so
I've done. I mean, I know
we all have.
Everybody
That's the problem.
I know everybody has, but I'm really hoping. I'm really truly hoping that it's still around by the time that, I start getting it. And
Kayla says her mom's retiring next month, so the age is 65.
Is it? Yeah.
Fuck, my parents are like 70, and my dad still fucking works. Crazy ass.
Well,
I don't know why hell he ain't
you can
retired.
you can still collect Social Security and work as long as you make
Oh, really?
under a certain amount.
Well,
Yeah.
he fucking definitely ain't.
Yeah. But yeah, next one.
Well, along the lines of that, health insurance. What is your thoughts on that?
Health insurance.
Mm-hmm. Privatized, governmentized.
Health insurance.
Yes. Do you think the government should have a bigger role in it? Do you think
No.
they should have a lesser role? What do you think, how do we fix it?
Anything that has anything to do with the government is going to be fucked up anyway. It should be private.
Yes, historically, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, it should be private.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the what you call it come in. The minimum wage comes in too.
Yeah, we can talk about that. We can address that too.
Put those two together.
Yeah, we can.
So the minimum wage, if they lift the minimum wage up,
Kayla says, "Look at Obamacare." Nope. Government.
I'm not going to.
Government should not have fucking control.
I would rather.
Yeah.
I would rather.
Great one.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean,
mm-hmm.
I think people already know what I would say before I would get Obamacare.
Right.
People, like you, Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
If Molly's still on there, if my sister's still on there, Christy, other people, whoever.
Yeah.
Would I much rather go through than take Obamacare?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that they should lift the minimum wage, so they can afford health care. Still make it private, because the government does not need to be in the fucking middle of it, because like I said, they will just, just look at them, man.
Kayla, we're agreeing with you.
They're screwing it all up. They screw everything up.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. What if
whatever benefits them, not us.
What if, and this is a huge hypothetical, and this is Devin's perfect fucking world, they raise the minimum wage to, let's say, $15 an hour. Out of that $15 an hour, $3 an hour goes towards or like 25 cents or $1 an hour goes towards your medical. Therefore, you're taken care of health care wise, but you're also getting paid.
Okay, but what about the people that doesn't want to work and they want health care?
Well, what's their fucking incentive to get them to work? Health care.
Agree.
Now you just incentivize these people that don't want to fucking work.
That's right.
So here you go, government, if you're fucking listening. I just solved your fucking problem in 2 minutes.
There you go. Well, they take out a certain amount, or they have...
Kayla. I didn't ask to be born. That was from that fucking podcast.
No,
I re-listened to that.
Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway, let's see. Christy said, agreed, the government has their hands in way too many things like our health care, and unnecessarily so. Yes, I agree 100%.
Yes.
And I think I just fucking solved the problem. I think I just solved the Rubik's Cube part of it.
Well,
the other part, I do believe, is that there needs to be regulation. If the government wants to have their fucking hands in it, then they need to regulate all of the costs associated to services provided by the medical providers, so that, the owners of these hospitals aren't fucking seeing, buku amounts of money. The people that are actually frontline and working are the ones that are seeing the money, because everything is regulated as far as the cost associated for care.
Right.
The thing is if I have any type of fucking illness or injury, I should know before I walk into that fucking hospital how much it's going to cost me. And I should be able to shop that around, and I should be able to go to any fucking hospital, especially if it's not an urgent, ER related type of issue.
Yeah.
But the fact that not knowing before, but then finding out after, like, that shit fucking pisses me off.
No hospital can turn you away if it's an emergency.
Right. But the thing is like, if you go to buy a car or whatever, right, you know damn well what your fucking payments are going to be. You know damn well what you're buying, how much you're going to leave, blah, 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 before you fucking make a commitment to that vehicle or whatever. Same thing with a house. Same thing with every fucking thing that you purchase except for healthcare. Why? It's dumb. It's stupid. It's antiquated. It needs to be fucking overhauled. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be regulated. These prices need to be regulated. They can't be fucking all across the board.
Well, you get employers get a discount with a certain amount of employees. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
So, I had really good healthcare at Southwest, and at the one that I'm at now, I mean, I'm gonna have some pretty decent. Because as you get older, you're not thinking about. You're not thinking about.
But here's the deal. On your topic and on your point is that if you have regulated pricing and stuff, the pricing for those PPOs and HMOs and all that stuff would go drastically reduced, because what happens is one company's going to charge you $17,000 for a fucking appendicitis. Another company's going to charge you $70,000 for that same fucking procedure.
No, you're
problem. There's no regulation.
Yeah, but you're only at a percentage that you have to pay. If you have the insurance,
I get it.
There's only a percentage.
You're missing the point.
Okay, but
90% of 70,000 or 90% of fucking 7,000. You're missing. That's the whole fucking point of the same procedure, the same operation. You're still
and then have supplemental and co-insurance after that, and just have them take care of it.
But the problem, you're not fixing the problem. The problem, you're putting a Band-Aid. The problem is that the prices aren't regulated.
I don't see how that's a Band-Aid when they offer the co-insurance or the hospitalization or
because you're not fixing the problem, Patrick.
Well, okay, you know what?
Solution.
Everybody, if your job offers,
this is the problem with the medical industry. It's exactly.
But if your job offers co-insurance, supplemental insurance on top of your premium insurance, get it, because that will take care of your bills. That will take care of all of your everything. If you, like you said, if you had appendicitis and you owe $7,000, okay, so go ahead, write it up. All right, send it to your co-insurance. Sit and wait, or whatever, and then they'll send the check over to either to you or to the hospital or to the surgeon who performed it, and they pay them off. There you go. Done. And the co-insurance or the supplemental insurance could either cost anywhere from, I don't know, probably an extra $10 or $15 a month. Or $20 a month. Okay, let's just say 50, 25 every 2 weeks or whatever. Okay, $25 on top of your premium, and your premium's $100. That's $125 every 2 weeks, $250 a month. That's cheap. There you go.
Yes, Kayla, and she says can't happen because there are different plans and deductibles.
Is that for only in the dental field, or is it in the medical?
No,
because
she's saying that there's different plans, as i.e., there's United, there's Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. But if you had like I had Colonial, they were my supplemental. Okay, Colonial was my supplemental. Colonial paid when I had the heart attack. Colonial paid what my insurance, United Healthcare, didn't pay, and that was my supplemental co-insurance. So,
Kayla's saying $7,000, but every insurance company pays a lot less than the patient.
Yes, they do. They negotiate. The insurance companies, they negotiate. I know that. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, there's also different tiers, different providers, but that's what I'm getting at is that all of that shit is just.
So are y'all basically saying that I'm inching my way around the whole system? So I guess that's what I mean, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when I purchased the supplement and purchased the co-insurance every month, or whatever, from while I was at Southwest, and United didn't pay for everything with my heart attack in 2017, then I filed with my supplement, and they paid everything else that United didn't pay. So, and I made sure before I even got it, in 2008, I made sure before I even got it,
Yes, Tara, you and I are on the same page. Thank you. Somebody. That's right. It needs to be private, but the government should be protecting us against price gouging, and that was my issue, and that's the problem. I don't care about the tiers. I don't care about any of that shit. It's all irrelevant. That's all minutia because it doesn't matter. What matters is 10% of with this company, 10% at that company, 10%. That's all fucking irrelevant. 10% of $1 million because that's what they can and will charge because they know they can get away with it from the insurance because they know the insurance is going to pay for it versus I get the same thing fucking in India for $10,000 or $5,000.
Yeah.
That's 10% of $1 million, 10% of 5,000. Which one would you rather fucking pay? That's my point.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess I missed it.
Yeah, no, but your logic and everything what you're saying is fine for that, but that doesn't solve the problem.
The patient pays 20% only. Oh, I pay 10. I pay 10% at Southwest.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what she say. Tara said, "I would rather have you, Patrick, negotiating for my services for healthcare, or than the insurance company. I think I'd get a better deal."
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
That's what's crazy because they all have all these lobbyists and shit, and all these medical malpractice and all that other shit that they have to pay for in addition to. I mean,
I get
the cost
it,
of
Kayla.
being a doctor and shit's expensive.
Oh yeah, the pre-existing is. I mean, that's all.
Yeah,
That's
pre-existing.
Yeah, that's
crap,
why I chose. I chose the plan that I chose at Southwest, and the one that I'll be choosing. Coming up is they cover pre-existing, or you have to wait 12 months before it's even covered.
Kayla says, "I see both sides, but being in the dental medical field."
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said yeah.
Yeah. I just posted up there.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but that would be for people to go back to work. I mean, I would. If they want insurance, they want decent insurance, then they'll go back to work.
Well,
Period.
So you like my idea of including it into the pay hike?
Well, yeah. I mean, I can handle that.
Kayla, that's not even remotely what I'm saying. She says, then that's kind of saying all teachers should be paid the same, specialists or not. That's not even remotely what I'm saying. There's a difference between that's like me saying all cars should be the fucking same price. They're not all the same. They're not you know what I mean? It's like, no, you specialize, but the thing is everything needs to be regulated. So an fucking optometrist or a fucking orthopedic surgeon or X amount this whatever industry they're in, they need to have caps. They need to be regulated.
So what if
they can charge? They shouldn't be able to charge me $90 for fucking gauze that's going to be used, and then fucking $20 for a fucking razor that you and I can go get for $2 at a fucking store. That's the problem, is that they nickel and dime every fucking thing. Oh, and then by the way, they're going to charge me $700 a day for a fucking room, which motherfucker, this better be the fucking Ritz-Carlton $700.
I think it's more than that now.
I know. I'm just hypothetical. And then the ambulance ride that's $1,000.
Oh, that's free for me.
Well, fuck you. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you personal experiences that I've fucking experienced all this shit.
Well, I'm just telling you. Helicopter ride, ambulance,
right.
ambulance ride, ambulance.
Ambulance. Yeah, get right.
Ambulance ride. It's all free.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say, okay, so why don't we just go ahead and deregulate insurance and make it like ERCOT?
Oh, fuck ERCOT. There is no deregulation in ERCOT. That's the problem.
We can deregulate let me put it different. We can deregulate insurance like our energy in Texas. Deregulate it. I mean, just pick any company you want.
Yeah. That's great, but the problem is there's only one fucking grid.
Well,
you can deregulate all day long, but you only got one source of power, one grid. You're kind of fucked.
Okay, so you have either, say, Cigna or United Healthcare or Aetna or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And just and you have all these little subsidiaries like in energy.
I was gonna say, don't they already have that? Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, United, they already have all those.
Yeah, but it's all private insurance.
Yeah.
So
yes.
okay, let's say that the main insurance company or whatever, ERCOT, is United. All right, United Healthcare.
Okay.
And then you have Cigna that's outside of it, but you can buy insurance from Cigna, but it goes through United Healthcare and then back through Cigna again. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With ERCOT, it's like how all the electricities or electric goes through one grid, so it's going through one insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is a piece of shit. and then you got Aetna, and then you have what's the duck one? Aflac. And then you have Colonial, and then you have all the other little shitty little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm beginning to think that's Obamacare.
So what you just described is fucking Obamacare.
Yeah. That's Obamacare.
Oh my god.
No, you're getting. I mean, with Obamacare, you're getting directly from that insurance company, from Cigna, from Aetna, from all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, hey, that's a good idea. Until I realized it was on that. It's like fucking Obamacare.
Kayla says, fun fact. Dental insurance has lifetime max insurance.
Yes, it does.
Medical doesn't.
$1 million, isn't it?
So
no, that's
dental insurance
health.
is way cheaper than medical.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's never mind.
Never mind.
It's hurting my brain now because I just sounded like a damn Democrat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
that was health insurance.
Okay, so incentive for people to go back. Hey, let's get some fucking health insurance.
Bam.
Bam, you're covered. Your family's covered. You're all good. Be happy. You got insurance. You'll be well taken care of if you go to the right hospital. So.
Christina says, definitely see where we Americans would benefit from somebody regulating these charges. So who would do that? Do other countries like Canada regulate? So I don't know if you are aware, but like whenever there's a catastrophe, an emergency, then there's certain laws that restrict anybody from price gouging, water, lumber, and all that sort of stuff in a case of a national emergency or anything like that. So whoever those same people are that can fucking regulate that shit, they need to be the same people that are regulating
the feds.
The feds.
Yeah. Now, no price gouging our Americans. None, but they're fucking doing it.
Right.
Sorry for the words. But they're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the government.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I don't think anybody is, right?
I think the thing with them is I think it was a good thought a long time ago. Like, they mean well, but they get and hinder more than they help, basically. It's a long story short.
Well, it's like, it's like what Reagan said back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
The scariest thing to hear from a government, we're here to help.
Amanda says, I was on Obamacare, spent more money than any insurance plan I ever owned. No, I trust me. Just like Cobra. Cobra's a fucking joke. Like, that's some bullshit. You want me to pay $800 a month, like, when you're unemployed? Like, where is that money gonna fucking come from? It's gonna shit it out of your. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Just pull it out of your ass, man.
Yeah, just pull it out of your ass. $800 a month just to keep insurance.
Hey, I got a money tree out in the fucking
Yeah,
backyard.
let me just pull that. No, they cut it down. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's
all
right.
6 of them, 12 of them.
Shit. All right,
way to bring it full circle, though.
I'm broke. Yep.
Labor unions. See, you have experience in this. I just have a little minuscule amount of experience in labor unions because I've never belonged to one.
All right. So what?
Because I'm independent, bitch. I don't need no.
So what?
I don't need to unite with nobody. No, go ahead.
So what?
It refers to an organized alliance of workers, often joined by a shared industry or trade, but also frequently joined across different labor industries. Labor unions use tactic referred to as collective bargaining to improve worker conditions, advance wages, and secure benefits, as well as supporting members in dispute with management and engaging in political action and lobbying. Dun, dun, dun. That pretty much fucking sums it up, Patrick.
That's it. That's it.
So, what is your experience with
Huh.
And literally, we just talked about this earlier outside.
Oh God. Well, basically, once you're hired, you're not going to get fired.
Yeah, as we know from plenty of Patrick's calls to me telling the manager to go fuck off.
Yeah. Well, he was a soup.
Soup.
Yeah, he's a supervisor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts?
They do. I mean,
minus?
they do secure. It's a protection. That's all it is. It's a protection against the employee to be able to keep their job if they screw up.
Have they helped you outside of keeping your job from you telling other people off?
I just did it.
Were they worth the money that you paid?
You know what?
In?
You know what? The whole time that I was with Southwest, and when I had to have a fact finders, the whole 20 years I was with Southwest, and how many fact finders I had was only 3.
Uh-huh.
Two of them was because I turned down mandatory overtime when they were in need of people and everything. But the reason for me turning down the mandatory was because I had to, I didn't have nobody watch my kids when they were small, and so I had to stay there and I had to watch the kids. The other one was I just got tired of working, and that was it.
Right.
The other fact finder, I just got tired of working, and that was it.
So, is it worth the money that you paid in? Do you think, or do you think that's diminishing returns? You're never going to see that again. And it wasn't worth it in the long run. Like, what are your thoughts?
Well,
value. What's the value proposition here?
I mean, I know how much how
terms.
much I paid into how much I paid into union dues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there towards the end, there it got pretty pricey.
Yeah.
And they were, they only take 1% of 1% of your check and everything, and it's like what, maybe $50-$60 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of shit going on with the union. Of course, there's crooked people in there too, and then there's other unions where they bend down to the company also. I've seen quite a few. I've seen that. I've seen it is. And
Kayla says union is only good for job security. That's
Yeah,
why I'm asking
it
the
is.
questions to figure out. Other than that, one aspect was it?
it secures your hourly rate. It secures your where you get your anniversary day, your anniversary raise, and you get your contractual raise every year until you top out. And then the insurance and all that has nothing to do with it. I know on the last negotiation that we had back in 2016 that we were trying to get insurance, retirement insurance and all that, but that's not going to happen. So, and then OJIs and vacation and FMLA and per diems and transfers and buyouts and all that crap. Attendance and everything. Yep. That's to secure everything. That's what she said. It's job security. So, next.
God, there's so many.
Next.
Next.
Next. That. You want to go back to insurance?
No. Because Kayla does have, and actually I can talk about that. She said, not sure for all treatment, but I know cancer treatment approval, it goes in front of a board. I actually had, so I have a ruptured right eardrum, and in order for it to actually get repaired, it had to go through an entire board, even with insurance, to get this ruptured eardrum repaired, and they denied it. And I'm like going, is that the whole fucking point of having insurance? Is to, like, get, if you have a severe injury or any type of injury that, like, but now I find out that no, there's an actual board that says, no, we don't care what you fucking paid to us.
Then you need to tell the boys on the board that they're full of shit.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why I fucking pay you, ass clowns. Yeah. But
That's what I used to say out there at work. Okay, we need to tell the boys on the board that they're full of shit.
Right?
No.
Exactly. Fuckers.
So, damn, I'm getting more gray. I've noticed that.
So since we're on the job or union and on the subject of jobs, outsourcing.
Oh, God.
I knew I'd find a good one.
No.
No.
No. Because it takes the jobs away from us. No. No, 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 no. Okay, imagine this. Okay?
Let me ask you this before
you're an airplane. Go ahead.
No. I didn't want to ruin your thought. I was trying to catch you before you.
I'm trying to keep it.
Okay. Well, go ahead and say your thing, and then I'll.
Okay.
Yeah. So imagine you're
an aircraft mechanic.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right.
Got it. I think I know where you're going with this because I think we've discussed this. But yes, the audience doesn't. So go ahead.
Hey, you're also a passenger.
Oh, I'm a mechanic and I'm a passenger.
Yeah, you're also a passenger.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you. I'm wearing two hats here.
So what if you found out that an airline outsourced C-checks on an airplane?
What's the C check so the audience knows?
A thorough check.
Check of what?
Thorough check of the airplane, wires, airframe.
Okay, the audience needs to know because they say seat check.
Yeah.
You say seat check, they like.
I'm sorry.
They go like this. They go like this.
I'm sorry. Not a seat check.
Yep.
A C.
LEDs work
No,
good.
a C. Not a seat. A C.
A C.
A C check.
Like
okay.
C, like an ocean. Like
no.
C?
No. A
or
C.
Like the letter C.
Yeah, like see you next Tuesday.
Ah! Nice.
Yeah.
So it's a C.
Y'all figure that one out.
C.
Anyway. Okay. So
Yes.
you're a passenger, you're an aircraft mechanic.
Uh-huh.
They outsourced. How would you feel if you found out that that an airline company has outsourced C checks or whatever, thorough checks of the airplane in El Salvador? How would you feel?
I feel like I wouldn't want to really fly with them because I don't know what the regulations are, but in El Salvador or whatever. But I know when I went ziplining in Honduras, how fucking sketchy that shit was because
Right.
they don't have the same rules and regulations that we do, so they're not
right.
Bound by the same tolerances and quality control and checks that we are.
Right. So would you want to fly on an airplane?
Christina says C like clearance check.
Yeah, Christina. I already said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
no, I wouldn't, and I would fucking
Okay.
be sketchy and skeptical of that fucking airline.
I know a couple of airlines do that.
Yeah, and I know you do.
And I know where American does most of theirs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tulsa, and I do believe it's still Tulsa because Tulsa's been there forever. And then they, as far as I know, they've kept them here in the States.
Yeah.
So, also it's like I said, that it takes the jobs away from us,
Right.
or it just sends jobs everywhere else where it's us that don't want to do that type of job.
Mm-hmm.
But we're all in the same situation. We're all in a situation where I think that everybody will have to do whatever they can to just
Stay afloat.
yeah,
Survive.
yeah, yeah.
So I'll tell you my personal experiences because I've had a lot with outsourcing. Obviously, coming from an IT background and also having my own marketing company. So one of the companies that I did business for was a company called Megaware. We designed a. So let me kind of give you a backtrack on the client. So the client owns Mega Motors. They own about 12 or 15 different dealerships around the DFW airport, car dealerships.
Right.
You know, like the tote-to-note, like car type places.
Yeah.
So they realized that for their salespeople that they had to wear, uniforms basically. They had the logo and had the team number and all that shit. So they decided in their infinite wisdom to get into the apparel business. So they bought a printing press. They bought all these machines and everything so that they could manufacture shirts and stuff for their employees and for basically their dealerships.
Right.
Well, they decided that they needed a website and that they wanted to take it to the next level and open that up so that they can do shirts and stuff for other people and other companies and yada, yada, yada.
Right.
So I worked with the company out of India, outsourced the project of designing, developing, and building this website for them. Basically, the way it worked is you could literally take a T-shirt or a hat or whatever, you could put it, choose whatever item you wanted, and you could take your logo and it would upload it to the site, and then you could size it, you could change the colors, you could do all this sort of stuff, and then as soon as you hit OK, basically it would send it that PDF file directly to the printing press, and then they would have the item, and they would and all of the sales, the transaction, everything was all handled through the website.
Right.
Ooh, man, did we? And I know if my cousins are listening, they know that, like, literally, I did not sleep for fucking a year and a half of working on this fucking project because I didn't realize they were working on our holidays. So our Christmas, our New Year's, all of those, Thanksgiving, all those shit, I was actually still working.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, meanwhile, their holidays, I had no fucking clue about because all of a sudden it was a Thursday and I'm going, why are they not responding? I'm fucking emailing, calling. I'm like going, what the fuck? So, and I had a full-time job at the time. So their hours and our hours worked out good because by the time I got off of work, they were just starting work. And then they would be finishing them around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, which is, our time here. So anyway, long story short, almost everything was said and done, and they go, oh, well, we didn't realize this needed to be Mac compatible. And I'm like going, are you fucking waiting till the very end to tell me this? But it was really cool. So I had my dad, and then I had a guy from MIT, and then I had a guy over here locally at SMU, a professor. I had all three of them working on the the algorithms for the shipping. Cause I didn't realize this in building this thing, and the development company in India, they had no clue about the shipping part, which I wish they would have told me this from the get-go because I wouldn't have used them. But we get all the way to the finished part, and then we realize, okay, well, how do they know what box to put it in? How are they going to know the shipping cost? How are they going to know the weight? So there's all these algorithms and all this math and stuff that has to go in there based on what the quantity is and what the order is. So had all these guys trying to punch numbers, and my dad ended up coming up with the formula and all that stuff with the code way before everybody else. I can't remember. I want to say it was the MIT guy was next. But so SMU, MIT, and my dad was from RIT. So it was cool that all three of these
they all got together.
They all got together. Well, they were competing against each other. They were trying to get it done fastest, who could come up with this code and everything fastest.
Yeah.
And so we worked that out, and then it was one of the most horrific experiences. I hit every fucking roadblock and every single thing you could ever imagine. And then fast forward, about when I went to San Antonio to go work for USAA, I not only had to deal with India offshore, but also Malaysia and God, what was the other one?
Do you remember
Philippines?
Do you remember what I said when you said that?
What?
When we were in Arkansas?
What? No.
When you said, "Hey, I'm gonna be working in San Antonio and at USAA or USAA or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
U.S. double A.
Yeah. So you don't remember what I said?
No, hell no. I fucking
Yeah.
slept since then, maybe.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
Dude, in retrospect, I would have never made that fucking
And you've said the same thing to me about Tampa.
right?
I remember that.
Well, the thing that pissed me off about that, so
I didn't mean to change subject. I just, that
no.
popped in my head.
It's great. It's great. I mean, that's a great point that I never really even thought of or whatever. But I think it was so I had a contract with them. It was a year-long contract, right? Well, I didn't realize that in Texas, obviously it's a right-to-work state, but if you have a contract, a legally binding contract, they don't have to fucking honor it, apparently.
That's right, and that's where the union comes in. And
Yeah, well, that's how I got fucked 10 ways from Sunday, because guess what? I signed a year-long lease because I had a year-long, employment contract, and then they fucking decide to end the program and end the entire project that we were working on, and I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I had to break the lease, and then that job ended up actually costing me fucking money, substantial amounts of money,
right,
to get the fuck A, out of the lease, and B, get back here to Texas. And it was a fucking nightmare. And that's when I'm just like, you know what? And you know what? Here's the sad part. I could have worked remotely. Like, there was no reason for me to physically be there at all. And I had 2 offices.
Well, too bad COVID didn't happen back in 16.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had actually had 2 offices. It was almost similar to AT&T, where they never had any meeting rooms open.
Yeah.
And what they had and I've never seen this anywhere, they have what's called floating desks. So basically, if you find a space that's open, you plug in and you go.
That's it?
Yeah, and it was the weirdest shit. So, you might not be at the same place every fucking day, but luckily I I claimed my desks.
Yeah.
I started putting all my fucking little knickknacks and shit. I'm like, nope, this is mine. Get the fuck off. Then I got smart. You know what I did? I started taking the fucking Ethernet cable. I was like, yeah, good luck trying to fucking plug in here.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I got the Ethernet cable.
I'm taking the Ethernet cable. Fuck y'all. Cool.
Yeah.
Y'all piss me off.
Get off my desk.
You're assholes. Yeah.
But no, so I've had a lot, and I agree 100%. I fucking hate the fact that Apple and all these other companies are using, as I fucking take my Apple Watch off.
Right, yeah.
I hate the fact that all this stuff is designed and built and everything else, and, overseas, and why is that not our own jobs and our own people building it? And I fucking hate that. There's a reason why we've literally given China all this power. We're like, here, take it.
Yeah.
So how do we fix it? Nuke them?
That won't solve nothing.
I know, I'm kidding.
That won't solve anything. And so just imagine,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if something happened to Biden, who would have the finger on the button? I mean, she could wake up pissed off.
Uh-huh.
Fuck that shit. Ding. Kamala Harris today went ahead and nuked China. Oh, God.
She got tired of their bullshit. Fucking just said, you know what? I'm going to solve this fucking
Oh, yeah.
problem.
You know what? She finally made it to the border.
Did she?
Yeah.
Which one?
She was there.
Which one? The border, the bookstore?
No, the Texas border. I think she stayed there a whole 15, 20 minutes and left.
Well, fucking congrats.
She looked around. Yeah, okay. All right. I want to go back on my plane. Took off. Bitch. Sorry, but it's true.
Christina, you're partially correct. Trump was all over stopping outsourcing. No, he just fucking hated China. He's always hated China.
Yeah, he has. So what's the next one?
Ooh. Well, we can either go on one that's similar topic, which is foreign aid, or we can go into gun control. You got options.
Let's go on foreign aid.
Foreign aid? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go gun. Well, we can go gun control too. Just,
So aid given by the United States to other countries to support global peace, security, and development efforts.
Really?
Development
There
efforts.
is no peace. So why are we spending our fucking money?
Right? To provide humanitarian relief. Christina says, guns.
God.
And if Andy was listening, balls.
Yeah. So, oh my God.
Uh-huh.
There's, I understand about the foreign relief and foreign. I get it, helping other countries. I would,
I hate to be the millennial or be the other side of the coin and be like, well, what have they done for us?
I used to say that.
Yeah.
But now I don't.
Right.
As I got older.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I don't know, man.
What do you think about aid, sir?
Huh?
What do you think about it?
What? AIDS? Did you say AIDS?
Aid.
Oh, I thought you said AIDS.
Not AIDS. Jesus.
I thought you said AIDS. Jesus. Okay. Helping another country out.
I kind of like Tara's response. I kind of can't disagree with it. Foreign aid is just laundry money scheme for money to come back into the politician's pocket. I don't disagree with that.
I agree.
All these shell companies and everything else that are on foreign soil that, oh yeah, we're helping these dignitaries, and all of a sudden they're like,
send all the money to offshore accounts.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Kind of makes you think.
It does. Especially, it should irritate and piss off a lot of people that Bezos and fucking, what's his face? Musk and even Trump fucking pay zero taxes. Like, the fact that doesn't.
So that's how they're paying zero taxes, is everything.
It's offshore.
Everything's offshore.
Or they say that they're operating at a loss because of their expenses. See, I'm in business, so I know this. If you can somehow float the books and say that you lost more money than you've made, which is what all of these fucktards have done, then you don't have to pay taxes.
Right.
Meanwhile, they cruise off in their $500 million fucking yacht, and they fucking cruise off in their jet, which, that's all business expenses. That's why they're operating at a loss, because those were very key vital items for their fucking business to operate.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's fucking bullshit. That's why they buy all these toys, because then they can claim it as operating at a loss.
And just write them off.
Yeah, just buy some land and do all this shit. Yep, we need it for our business and operate at a loss.
Right.
Which is like, you can't have the cake either way. You know what I mean? You can't have it and eat it too. You can't be like, hey, I'm operating at a loss, but then show that I'm the most fucking.
Mm-hmm.
My company's worth billions and billions of dollars. Like,
right?
What?
Okay, guns.
Squirrels.
Guns.
Squirrels love guns.
Yeah.
Guns
doesn't kill people. People kill people.
That's true. I've never seen a gun just hop off the shelf and just start capping people.
Yeah, I've never seen a car just automatically take off and
mow motherfuckers down.
And
you obviously haven't seen my mom's Alfa Romeo.
Damn it! Why you gotta say something about that shit? Damn it!
Actually, I do have a funny story about that.
That's. Damn it! Why you gotta talk about my damn car for it? Shit.
Oh, there it is.
What?
So my mom used to have an Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio Sport convertible. It was a little car, like literally you could probably fucking lift this thing up. It was so light. But so I was at my friend's house, and I decided to, like, be like kids do with like race cars,
Right.
Fucking just going through the gears, not realizing car's on.
Yeah.
Throw it into gear, and guess what?
What?
Like, car takes off.
That would remind me of
because it was a stick, by the way. But it didn't really take off. It kind of just fucking jumped forward and died.
That would remind me of Naked Gun.
Yeah, everything fucking reminds you of Naked Gun.
It does.
I need to watch that fucking movie. Oh, speaking of which,
What?
I watched Conjuring 3 last night.
Did you?
And Willow freaked the fuck out the entire time.
Why? Or, I mean, was she...
It was, I don't know if it was the bass or whatever, but she was like...
It was probably the bass.
It was, dude, okay, so we watched it downstairs, and then we finished watching it upstairs. And then, yeah, every 2 minutes or whatever, she was just like freaking the fuck out. She's like looking around and everything, and I'm just like, oh my God.
Right.
And then Kayla was all like, yep. You got the wrong dog. I was like, yeah, she ain't going to survive in this fucking house.
No. Oh, she's sleeping right now.
Is she? Oh, that's good. Probably because there's no bass.
Yeah. Probably. And there's no thunder or anything like that.
No thunder. I think that's what it is. I think she thinks it's thunder because,
Yeah.
She does not. I don't know what it is. It's so weird.
Maybe she was kept outside. I mean,
that's the only thing I can think of. Like, literally, like, so we were watching a movie, and I look over, and she's staring out the window.
so she thinks it is a bass.
Was that?
Oh, no. She thought it was thunder then.
Christina says, and your thoughts on Conjuring 3.
Okay, go ahead.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought there was some...
She's probably going, what?
I thought there were some slow parts, and there were some really...
No, it was good.
Some twisted parts, and some... It's kind of one of those you watch, and you go, what parts of this are real? Because, I mean, obviously it's Hollywood. They're going to take a real story and twist the fuck out of it and try to squeeze as much bullshit as they can out of it. So I was kind of watching it going,
Yeah.
how much of this is real? How much is this bullshit? And there was a few parts that I had figured out before they happened, kind of thing. And I don't want to give away the fucking movie. But Kayla can vouch because she was there. I think maybe she might have been awake. I don't know. She usually falls asleep.
Well,
but I tried to turn it up loud enough so she would.
You see that? I did it again.
Yeah, you went to itch.
I went to itch. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so Kayla says, end wasn't so good. The beginning was okay. The middle was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning was definitely like it got your attention. And then the middle was fairly decent. Then the end, I mean, by the end, you kind of knew what the fuck was going on. And actually, I predicted it, and I was kind of like, then I was totally let down when I was right. I hate that. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I've predicted movies before.
Yeah, I hate it because then when you're right, you're like, well, that fucking just...
Right. All right, well, what's...
Andy says a lot of the first movie was fabricated. So, Andy, you're talking about Conjuring 1, the first one? I'm assuming because there was...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. John McAfee.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
My boy Joe actually works for that company, McAfee.
Yeah.
So I was like... But he was in a bunch of scandals and shit.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Christina says the actual case is more interesting than the movie is entertaining. Yes, and I would love to hear the actual fucking case. Because I don't, yeah. And Andy and I are really big into that stuff, and I have a few relatives and stuff that operate some, those type of establishments. Let's see. The exorcism that Ed and Lorraine Warren performed in the first movie never actually happened because they wouldn't go against the Catholic Church. Kayla's sending us a Newsbreak app.
A Newsbreak app.
True, a lot of each film, Christina says, true, a lot of each film is actually fabricated based upon the cases. Of course, and that's fucking Hollywood. And thank you, Kayla, for telling everybody you're off topic. Because you're way the fuck off topic.
Who's off topic?
Kayla.
She's sending news breaks.
I know, news break.
We got, you know what? Every time Kayla sends us a news break, we should go breaking news.
Right.
Put a fucking little video in there.
Andy will be visiting the actual Conjuring house in December. Asshole.
Oh, no shit, I know.
I know. I was like, I want to go. I want to bring these fucking cameras and film some shit. I want to see some shit go down.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's next?
Oh, so the foreign aid. Did we get to?
Yeah, we already
got
there.
Say eh.
Yeah. Guns.
Oh yeah, guns. Yeah, what was the gun?
I already said what I said.
What'd you say about guns?
I said that guns don't kill guns.
Guns don't kill guns.
Guns don't.
I have never seen a gun kill another gun. You are correct, sir.
Guns don't kill people. There. Guns don't kill people.
Oh, so it is related. So, well, John McAfee or whatever is now a ghost. So it's all ties in together.
Oh my God.
Christina says, "I'm going to Connecticut for Halloween."
Meet the
And
Warrens.
she said to meet the Warrens. Why the fuck is all these? Where's my invite? Goddamn, I'm the one with the cameras and shit. I want to film this shit.
Well, go.
Fuck.
Go, man.
I don't know these mother.
Go. Go.
I need an invite. Invites in my inbox. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean I would love to go just for, curiosity. Obviously, I bring all of the equipment and lasers and all the shit that we have here and battery backups and drones and fucking you name it. Dude, wouldn't that be cool if you fucking had a drone and the motherfuckers were flying it inside your house, inside the house? Like they're controlling the
cool.
drone. Woo, that'd be some crazy shit.
Yeah,
It hadn't been done. I haven't seen it.
Oh, he was part of. Oh yeah. Is that why
Oh.
he was in jail because of tax evasion?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
But it was in like some other country. I think it was like Spain or something. It was some.
yeah, Spain.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
How's he
Who
not
else?
here? Huh?
Here's a question. Here's a question to everybody. See if y'all come up with it, or come up with the right answer. Who was caught with, well, not with, but who was sentenced with tax evasion and sent to prison, and then he was released, and then he died? Let me give y'all a hint.
What?
Okay. Who was convicted of tax evasion, sent to Alcatraz, and then he was released?
I don't know, but I like Christina and Tara's comments. They're let's go ghost hunting or sightseeing Halloween weekend in Connecticut. All you peeps invited. Let's go.
Yeah.
Tara says Halloween road trip. Hey, it's a lot better than the last one.
Okay. Well, yeah.
And then Kayla says Barcelona. I was like, thank God those aren't related because that's a fucking long road trip underwater. Sorry.
We can get them to build a bridge for us. Fucking.
Right. Okay, so your question was who was busted for tax
Well,
evasion,
yeah, I'm
went
going
to
off.
jail,
Yeah,
and
I'm going
got
off of
out.
because he was convicted of tax evasion. I'm just saying. I mean, what?
Osama bin Laden.
No. No. What person was convicted of tax evasion in the U.S.?
Uh-huh.
I'll give you a hint. In Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah. And then he was sent to Alcatraz. And then he was released. And then
Al Capone?
that's him.
What? Did I fucking really guess it?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Abbott. Oh my God.
Well, like
No,
I like
no,
this
no,
answer
no.
better.
Yeah. No. It was Capone.
It was Capone, huh?
Yep.
That's
And he died of syphilis.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They couldn't get him on murders or anything like that. Elliot Ness couldn't do it, but they got him on tax evasion.
That's what's fun. Didn't that happen to a lot of those drug cartel? Like they couldn't get them really on murders and shit because they couldn't pin it on them, but they got them for tax evasion and
Yep.
shit. I don't think Capone was the only one. I think there was.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Capone was probably one of the first.
Crystal came in. Capone.
Oh, yeah, Capone. Crystal Capone.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, another history thing. Let's do this.
All right,
I
let's
like
do this
that.
history.
I
Okay,
like
good.
this.
I'm done. I'm out of questions.
When
I'm good.
was and everybody won't know.
Oh wait, I do have one more, but
Okay.
no, go ahead.
Do we want to talk about that one?
Nah. So it would be more of a me relating to me, but I would like it. Nah, I don't know. Go ahead.
What are you talking about?
No, it doesn't relate to this. So go ahead.
Okay. All right. So. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Christina says, "Yeah, I'm flying, and got a hotel, getting a rental, Spook Central. Hell yeah."
Okay.
Need to get a Hearst. What?
All right. I'm looking right quick. I want to make sure I'm right.
All right, everybody, let's hold on. Let's go ahead and we'll scroll on, or we'll pay attention to Patrick's screen over there.
No, you won't.
We'll go get the answer. W2.
Okay, here it is. Who was? Come on now.
Who was what?
Who was?
Who was what?
Or, yeah, who was? Don't.
Who was the richest person on Titanic?
Who was the richest person?
Oh, good
on
God, that's the
Titanic?
devil. Who was the richest person on Titanic?
Who was the rich?
Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Who was the richest person on Titanic, and who was he with?
Christina, the first music video was "Radio Killed the Music Killed the Radio Star" or something like that. Bam.
On MTV?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Astor. Did you get it?
Tara got it.
Ed Astor.
No. Ed Astor. What? Esther?
Esther? Who is this?
Astor? No, it's Astor. J.J. Astor.
Who the hell's J.J. Astor?
He owned the Waldorf Astoria.
He owns what?
The Waldorf Astoria up in New York. And who he was with,
Video Killed the Radio Star. Nailed it.
who he was with was not his wife. He was with his lover.
Oh, side chick. So is that when the first side chick?
First side chick ever.
First side chick ever.
Yeah, first side
history
chick ever.
was on the Titanic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's another one.
All right.
What happened on April 15th, 1863?
Fucking, I know this answer.
Don't say nothing, man.
It's Patrick's birthday.
Yeah, in 1863. I would look pretty fucking good for being born in 63 or 1863. Shit.
Hey, Christina wants to know, did Astor die or did he score a boat?
He died.
He died.
Yeah.
He gone.
His mistress scored a boat.
Oh, the mistress got... Man, that must,
Yeah,
that must have been one hell of a fucking mistress.
yeah, because she was pregnant.
Oh.
Not the Civil War.
Was she pregnant by Astor's baby? Or who's...
Yeah, Astor's baby.
Whoa.
Yep.
Twists in the storyline.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. April 15th, 1863.
Civil War by Guns N' Roses?
What? Civil War? No, not the Civil War.
April 15th. Tax
April-
day.
April 15th. It was not tax day at that time.
Was it tax day that day?
No. Okay, so April 6th. Everybody's Googling. I bet.
They are. They're fucking Googling like crazy.
Yeah, because they're not saying nothing. April 16th or April 15th, 1863.
1863.
Yeah.
Alexa,
I
what
thought-
happened April 15th, 1863?
Nothing.
I know about one event on April 15, 1863, the birth of Ida Freund, Austrian-born chemist and educator.
Was that it? No.
No.
All right, Alexa, go back to fucking sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Christina says Lincoln was assassinated. Assassinated.
Yeah. Lincoln,
Andy says stapler.
yeah. Lincoln was shot on the 14th and he died on the 15th.
So he died on the 15th.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You should fucking inform A-Word over there because apparently she's
Yeah,
not very
she
keen
don't
on her
know
history.
nothing. She's stupid. She don't know nothing. She don't know anything.
No.
No. Uh-uh.
Mm.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So,
So, tell me more.
who shot John F. Kennedy?
Ooh.
There you go. Who shot John F. Kennedy?
I think Andy's answer.
Balls.
Stapler. John T. Stapler.
Yeah.
He threw a fucking stapler out the window.
Right. Right. Who shot John Kennedy?
LBJ.
That's it. Well, he was involved.
Okay.
Oswald certainly didn't shoot him. But,
No.
you know. So, what year did Chernobyl happen?
Crystal says Fitzgerald.
John Fitzgerald Kennedy. What year did Chernobyl happen?
1963.
No.
Oh.
What year did Chernobyl happen?
Did you know it's still active?
Yeah. I know.
Well, did you hear why or what happened?
No, what?
So I don't know if you know anything about nuclear physicists and nuclear reactions. Because I've been studying.
Okay.
No, so what it is, so when you have a nuclear reactor, you have water, which is basically...
Sofa pizza.
So what happened, water, you know, is they use it in the nuclear power, right?
Boy, that sure to get quiet.
It did.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So where the meltdown and all that shit happened, there's everything's leaking. So
Yep.
they got water that's leaking to where all the uranium and stuff is. So it's like basically it's continuing
Yeah, right.
the reaction all over again. So that's the latest that I heard. 'Cause I've been kind of
that sucks, man. Chernobyl. Nah.
So that was actually one of the other questions that I had on that list. Was nuclear power, nuclear energy. What are your thoughts? What do you think about that? Especially given that, I mean, that's good, kind of a segue.
What?
What do you think about us using it? And you know how they fucking use it, right? It's the most fucking archaic shit you've ever fucking heard in your life.
Yeah.
Yes, Andy. There is the Chernobyl thing, but there's.
I like the way it was shot. I like the color.
Oh yeah, the one on HBO he's talking about. Yeah, that was actually that's. I've been trying to get Kayla to watch it. It's I've watched I forget how many episodes I've been. Yeah. I was like I think I was about halfway into it. But yeah, I kind of fell off because we were watching like 15 other things at the same time.
Okay, so does anybody know what year?
Andy wants to know about nuclear balls.
Oh God.
What year? What?
What year?
Oh, Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. What year? Chernobyl. Okay, here's a hint. Same year Challenger exploded.
83.
No, 83, man.
I know. Was it 87?
No,
97.
No.
7?
No.
Year
God.
7?
No. No. Okay.
Christina, go look up uranium and thallium. Look up that. It's pretty interesting. But anyway, sorry.
All right. Well,
1985.
no, not 1985.
Wait, there's a song called 1985, isn't there?
I don't know. No. Okay, give you another hint. So here's a hint for Chernobyl. It was Challenger.
Fuck.
Who else? Don't search it. Come
Damn
on, dude.
you.
Come
Fuck.
on, dude. Come on.
Fuck, I don't know.
We bombed Libya on my birthday that year. I graduated that year. Oh, really? Come on.
I got 88.
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope. Nope.
Well, son of a bitch.
Hell, y'all already said all the fucking...
84.
No.
87.
No.
88 and a half.
No.
88 3/4.
No. 56 pieces.
I like Andy's answer.
Oh, they had hell of the
56
technology back then. Shit.
56 BC.
87, no. 85, no. 88, no. 85, no.
I like it. I feel like we're on Price is Fucking Right.
Oh,
We're trying to
good
find
God,
the
I
fucking
cannot
right.
believe Christina finally got an 86, fucker.
86. Fuck, I was only 1 year off. I said 87. Fuck.
Well, hey, there was a lot of shit happening in 86.
Yeah. Fuck. That's hilarious.
Okay, what year?
Oh fuck, not again.
What year did? Hold on. What year did the Islamic Revolution happen and took all of the American hostages in Iran? What year? Don't search. No searching.
Fuck.
No searching.
Fuck your dumb questions.
What?
Fuck your history fucking segment.
Yeah, but I mean, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if people knows it. I just want to see if people know it. That's it.
Andy says Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'll give you a hint. At that time, Jimmy Carter was president. Nope, sorry. I was 10 years old when it happened. Nope. Sorry, Crystal.
79, 81.
Nope. No, I already said
Sputnik.
Sputnik.
I love Andy's answers.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
Oh, yeah.
He's that kid in the corner just with Tourette's, just fucking yelling out random shit.
Shit!
Penis.
Fuck! No, so okay. They were released when
Reagan was a nugget. What?
yeah. They were released. They were yeah.
Yeah.
They were released in 1980 when I was in 7th grade. Yeah. Right when Reagan became president.
Andy says, "Oh well, in that case, I will go with my original answer, stapler." Nice.
Right. And that was 80.
That was when I was born. Fucking, you asking me current events and shit when I was born. Like I fucking remember anything when I was born. I don't even fucking remember being born. Andy, butt nugget.
Yeah.
Patrick, what you doing over there?
Nothing.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay. Butt nugget.
Butt nugget.
Okay. I'll just tell y'all. 1980. I was in 7th grade. 1980. Damn, that was a long time ago. Whoa. Okay. We'll do a couple more. Ball sack.
Hold on. Got a news brief.
Wow, what happened?
Hold on.
Okay. One more. What outlaws were murdered May 23rd, 1934 in Louisiana? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to know this one. This is easy. What outlaws? Well, Kayla, of course you knew it.
Yep.
I forgot all about that. Shit.
Yeah, I knew that one.
I forgot all about that one. I forgot all about freaking Kayla knowing because she's from Louisiana.
Yep. Bonnie and Clyde actually, didn't they go through Missouri? Or was that...
Yeah, they went up to Joplin.
Yeah.
They went up to Joplin through Arkansas, Oklahoma.
And then Mark
Louisiana.
Twain, too, was in Missouri. Because Mark
Right.
Twain, one of his buildings or whatever was fucking by
Yeah.
where we lived.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. One more. Here's the one. What volcano erupted in 79? Yeah, they did. What volcano erupted in 79 AD and took out a town? And what was the volcano's name? And what was the town's name? I'm on the wrong date. Oh, it was 79 and they got... Oh, okay. I thought it was 77. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, Tara.
All right, dude.
Yeah, because all I remember Hiroshima. Because I mean all I remember is that Dad got laid off in 77 and we moved to Greenville. Yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah, what?
What's the hottest temperature the Arctic has ever achieved?
The hottest?
The hottest. Arctic.
I don't know. 14 degrees. Was that right?
Nope. It couldn't be further from fucking answer.
Well, hell, that's hot.
This just came in too.
Really?
Yeah, this is like current, like
14?
no. You ready? If I show you this, you're gonna like fucking be like, what the actual fuck?
Okay, let me see. 70,
Ready?
It better not be fucking 70 or 80 degrees.
Way off. 100.
What the hell?
118 degrees in the fucking Arctic.
It's supposed to be cold.
Exactly.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so
It's supposed to be cold.
yeah, 118 degrees.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
That is fucked up.
100.
118 degrees. Jesus.
All right. Well,
That means we're all gonna fucking die.
yeah. That's the global warming bullshit.
Which goes back to one of the other questions. Global warming.
Yeah. Global warming, Chernobyl.
It's all Chernobyl's fault.
It's all Chernobyl's fault. You know? So, anyway. All right.
Crazy.
Well, dude, damn, 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Shit.
Here's the link to thy story. I don't know. Dude, this is fucking crazy.
I'm telling you, man, God's pissed.
Fuck, what the fuck do we fucking do to him?
Well, what's everybody doing to each other?
Damn.
Yep. So,
Damn.
damn.
Yeah, sorry, just reading it and I'm just like going, how the fuck is that? That's Arctic. It's supposed to be cold.
That's what I said. All right.
What the fuck?
Okay.
All right, we done?
Oh.
We gonna wrap it up?
Which choice is an Olympic sport? Competitive art, Olympic sport, competitive art, competitive toilet throwing, competitive. Okay, yeah, we're done. Oh shit!
So, just FYI, I heard this on the
Yeah, I know.
on the lamb. Our wonderful Abbott, since we talked about him earlier, he just is now using. Remember those what we talked about federal disaster
Yeah.
relief money and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what he's using it for?
The wall.
Just came in. So he doesn't want to pay his fucking people that live in his state. He just wants to build a fucking wall. That's fucking wonderful. Thank you, Abbott. We really fucking appreciate it. Why don't you fix a goddamn grid with that fucking money, you douchebag fucktard?
Well.
On that note, y'all have a wonderful evening.
Oh,
Thank
is he
you
a
for tuning in. We
Is he a
love you.
twat waffle?
He's very much a twat waffle.
A Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Patrick can never get it right.
I can't get it right. All right.
Ambulance.
Yeah, ambulance. Yep. All right, y'all. Go Bills.
Yeah.
Everybody in New Orleans washed up.
Everybody in New Orleans
Everybody in New Orleans washed up.
washed up.
Avalanche.
All right.
All right.
Hey, send us the information on Connecticut. We'll make that happen. If we have to do a live remote, it would be fucking epic. Yeah, so we'll get it on the books. Sounds good. Love you guys.
All right. See y'all. Y'all
Adios.
take it easy. See y'all next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Later.
See you on Friday.